One. Okay, be right back for a second, and then we're starting. Hi. Gonna throw away trash and then we start. Yo, I actually forgot to move the PlayStation from the TV to the PC, so you have to give me a few more moments. But, yo, hi you all. How are you, chat? Up on PC? Lol. It's too late at this point. I'm plugging everything. Alright. And it's set. Wait. Did we get... Wait, was that Owen's raid? Yo, Owen, thank you a lot for the raid, my dude. I appreciate that. Sorry, was AFK, so I didn't see initially. Finally removed the PvE parasite? I mean... It was obvious that we are going to get back to PvP, yeah? Like, in the future, like... I'm gonna be playing more of Night Rain. And then they're gonna be hyped for Night Rain for like probably a week or so. We're gonna keep on playing the game, and after that we're gonna start mixing content of Night Rain, which is gonna be mostly PvE, with PvP. And I think it's fine. Still is casual now? Shut the fuck up. You guys are fucking Night Rain haters for no reason. Play PS Watch Dogs in both games. Honestly, Night Rain... I wonder... Listen, okay, so Here is a thing. Nah, it probably won't change anything, because for a second I thought that projectiles of Watchdog deal the magical damage, yeah? And in Night Rain, Watchdog deals as a base the magical damage. So I thought maybe it would increase the damage, but probably it wouldn't, yeah? Because scaling of the Ash of War of the Watchdog is purely level based, yeah? It doesn't scale with any stat. It's only upgrade, yeah? If I recall correctly. Can you later show me build with swaps? You know what? Type in Elden Ring Steelovsky tryhard build. And I have entire series of videos where I explain swaps and everything behind my builds. You can stack buffs? Okay, you have a point. So you probably, in Night Rain, it probably is going to be possible to just increase the damage of the Watchdogs, like, to really decent amounts. Still, you sound weird. What does that mean, I sound weird? Take the microphone closer? Yeah. I'm just talking to the chat, yes? So I'm turning my head, but... Let me actually disconnect the microphone just in case and plug it again. Okay, now it should work. Alright, sorry, had some minimal technical difficulties. The one-shot Great Club. I did something like that in the past, I think. So... Clickbaiting with Night Rain category? Oh, just... Okay, my bad. I actually forgot to swap. Let me swap it now. It's not really a good clickbait, considering the fact that... What? Why? Wait. Did I fuck something up? It says cloud storage from 9 days ago. It didn't download? Something is fucked up, like... Let me see what is this character. Nitrain is getting roasted in a lot of YouTube reviews. You can drop some, ma'am. We can like watch a little bit of it. Because honestly, I have feeling like a lot of like I have feeling like we are getting repeated situation like with freaking New World. Like I'm not sure if you're aware of that MMORPG. Now it's working just like it should. Like New World used to be MMORPG with free target system that basically had Souls-like combat. And it ended up having very basic, typical MMORPG combat at the end of the day, because MMORPG folks couldn't stand an idea of something not playing like World of Warcraft. And I fucking hate it, because the concept of MMORPG that basically played like Souls in many aspects, where your positioning mattered a lot and you had to properly strafe around, position yourself around, space around, and then like in PvP especially, like properly position yourself against the backs of your opponent. Like that entire idea went out of the window just to please fucking, well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, fucking MMORPG retards that want to play the same game for the fucking 20 plus years. And when anything deviates minimally, then like they are actually getting mad. At the same time, they are also mad that everything like is basically worse than World of Warcraft at the end of the day. Because it's fucking like fan base is so integrally stagnated. And I have feeling like similar story happens with Night Rain, where people just expect basically a Souls game, but Night Rain is not really a Souls game. It's a mix-up of Souls-like elements with roguelike game, survival elements with the roguelike game, and basically a co-op focused game, which, yeah, it's just a different game, like at the end of the day. Ma'am, I really hope like these videos that you just shown here are an MMO with combat like a FromSoft games is an automatic W. And this is where you're wrong, my dude. Because look, for us, people that love Souls games, it would be automatic W. But New World tried to do exactly that. And the pushback on these mechanics was fucking huge. People that used to play MMORPGs absolutely hated an idea of more skill-based combat rather than more of an auto-aim, cooldowns rotating type of combat. Gonna ride out the haters? Well, it's They didn't do that. Like the creators of the New World, the Amazon
Don't
studio.
want to offend anyone, but I need to say it.
They didn't do that at all. All right. So, which of these videos is more hate focused? Like, because a lot of people made a videos where just they trying to form an opinion, but they don't have background to form an opinion. Like, I have listened to Ratatasker video for a little bit of it, and Ratatasker basically has an opinion of, well, I played Souls games, I don't know these genres that this game is from, and I am confused. That's basically his opinion. Anto, not much into MMO, but I doubt New World popped out with kick-ass combat and just died. And you see, because it didn't kick out from with the kick-ass combat. So New World in beta had Souls-like combat, and then in the official release, it had World of Warcraft-like combat, where especially with the endgame perks, you literally was auto-targeting opponents with the melee attacks, and like you was literally just getting magneted to them. And like Asmongold, for one was one of people that was hating on the New World combat when it was PvP, when it was Souls-like. This, sadly, like, you know, the YouTube search is kind of it tries to promote like a newest shit, and I am looking for like a footage that is super old, so I'm not gonna have it. But I vividly remember watching videos of some Souls heads that basically were explaining in details like how this game has Souls-like combat and how it feels overall. What is that?
I want to know. I want to know from you.
Oh, this is... We can actually go for it. Okay, let's do it. This is this title. I like it. I like it. I like it. Very hateful. Let's fucking roll with it. It might be a good one. But let me actually see before that. New World Souls Combat. I wonder if we are going to see... Why New World Combat sucks in less than 1 minute? Let me see actually. What is that? I'm curious.
Hello guys, welcome to this 1 minute video about why combat sucks. As you can see in the little illustration in the corner, the basic idea is that the combat sucks because you're able to queue abilities during the lock part of animations. Let me show you. I'm gonna press R and then I'm gonna press Q and see what happens. So R, Q. I'm not touching anything right now. And there we go, she executes the Q. And the same thing happens with dodges, and it's actually even worse, even though the window is smaller.
Oh kurwa, the guy would die. Oh Jesus Christ, he would so incredibly die, like out of like a hatefulness and cringe if he would play any Souls games, dude. Dude, like, motherfucker is upset about fucking queuing animations, about queuing the fucking inputs.
So let me...
Oh my god, this is fucking amazing. But yeah, like, sadly, we cannot really... It's probably like these tests were like 5 years ago or so. So yeah, we won't be able to see, but... This is, but yeah, like, so yeah, make long story short, my entire point is that like different people. No, we are not doing emotional, John. That's for sure. I want something else. Like different people that comes from different backgrounds have certain demands in regards of the games that they play. Like for one, you had a game called No Rest for the Wicked, and it's actually an amazing game, but right now barely anyone is playing it. It's a combination of genres of Souls genre and so-called action RPGs. And by action RPGs, we mean games like Diablo, for one. And in the complaints that you can see here, it's usually it used at least to be all about certain aspects of the game that the player didn't expect to have in their game because they thought like this game is something else than it is. For example, Souls players were complaining about action RPG typical elements, like for example the fact that inventory is not infinite, like that you cannot pick up every single sword and you have to inventory manage. And action RPG fans were complaining about stuff like the charge attacks of bosses are not indicated with the on-the-ground indicator. Like there is no huge red indicator telling you that in the next 1 second there is going to be a huge slam happening on the ground. And you know, for people that are playing
18.
Jesus, shut up. For people that are like that playing Souls game like for like the last 10 years, it's obvious there is not going to be any sort of the on-the-ground indicator that the slam attack is coming. You have to read the animations, yeah? But for a fan of Diablo, it is not obvious at all, because for the last 10 years he's playing the games that have these indicators on the ground. And for the Souls fan, it is very annoying that you cannot literally pick anything from the ground and you have to inventory manage, and you have like a Tetris-like menu that you have to manage and so on and so forth, yeah? So, honestly, I have feeling like Night Rain is kind of similar in that regard, like why fans overall have a problem with kind of understanding what they like and what they do not like about Night Rain, because Souls fans, well, it's Elden Ring, yeah, it has Elden Ring slapped on its name, it's looking like Elden Ring. So Souls fans and Elden Ring fans have an approach of, well, this is Elden Ring, so it should play like Elden Ring, but it doesn't play like Elden Ring. Well, it doesn't exactly play like Elden Ring because it is like kind of mashup. It mixes up different genres, and roguelike is not part of Souls formula, yeah? But Night Rain is actually, firstly and foremost, a roguelike. So it makes people confused, and that's somewhat... I can understand it, basically, yeah? I can understand it. I just think that like people gonna like Night Rain because it's gonna be like still, in my eyes, a good play, a good game to play anyway. All right. A-Vote looks so bad. We're gonna play A-Vote. Probably not, or A-Vote? A-Vote it's called. Probably not today, but I have to play it because I took a deal. So I gotta have to show it on the live stream, at least play it for like hour or two. I gotta have to say at the beginning of the A-Vote session that I have received the game from Xbox Studios or something like that. So yeah, well, there's gonna be that. All right, let's do content, guys. Let's complain about someone not liking Night Rain. I mean, we're just gonna have like a civilized discussion, I guess. At least I'm gonna try to be civilized. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Well, howdy YouTube, welcome. And today I have something special for you because look, this is a video from Luke Stephens, and he actually did not enjoy Night Rain, and I wonder why. So let's listen to some criticism of Night Rain, shall we?
I want to know from you guys, did you try the Night Rain beta? Because I did. Okay, I played it, and I mean, we'll get the immediate stuff out of the way first, okay? Because I'm gonna put up IGN's gameplay while I'm talking about this because I didn't record any. I didn't know if we could, so I'm just gonna put this in the background. But get the obvious stuff out of the way, okay? It's a network test. The game's not done yet, so, and we also only had like 4 playable archetypes, only 1 potential like final boss. So it was a limited playtest, okay? So there's obviously stuff missing and stuff that will change and be updated and fixed and stuff. So I could complain about like the instability of the frame rate, the really bad net code that made it so the game was super laggy and would sometimes disconnect. We talk about that, but ideally all of that is fixed in the final version, okay? So
so let's actually make it clear. Network or like the netcode that is not going to be fixed. That's for sure.
I don't think it's fair to critique the package because that stuff is potentially fixed, okay? So we're just gonna say that. Having said that, looking at the content and what is actually here and how the game actually works, I am just gonna be real with you on my personal opinion. It was one of the most unfun evenings I've had in a long time. I really don't like Night Rain.
Okay.
Really don't like it. I think it's so soulless and corporate. It sucks all the fun out of the Elden Ring package for me. And it actually, it's, you know, there's some live service packages and some games that just make you want to go play something else. Like you play Skull and Bones and all you want to do is go play Black Flag. This game just made me want to go play Elden Ring, which maybe is the point. They just get you to buy more copies of Elden Ring. But
I am so confused. These games, I mean Night Rain and Elden Ring, they actually share the IP, yeah? But spin-off that Night Rain is, it's essentially like completely different genre, like to Elden Ring itself. So the guy is basically saying that, well, I pretty much don't like particular type of genre and I prefer the other one. Well, yeah, no shit, but that's not like a fair criticism. But let's listen further.
Everything I loved about Elden Ring has been stripped from this game. All the bad things about Elden Ring are like doubled down on here, in my opinion. So things like laggy combat on the PC port specifically. I played the beta on PS5 Pro, so I was playing it there. But the network stuff could be refined and everything, so that might not be a problem at launch. But the combat was really sluggish, didn't connect super smoothly. There was a good amount of lag with it. There's some design choices that were made that just seem baffling. There's no in-game voice chat, so you can't coordinate with randoms that you match with. Meaning, like, you join a party, 2 strangers join you if you don't have friends. There's no duo gameplay right now. Maybe after launch they'll add it. They've said they're considering it. But it's either solo or it's with 2 other players for a party of 3. And there's no in-game voice chat, so you can't coordinate with those people. And
okay, so let me actually, so I probably should have stopped a little bit earlier, but let's start with the netcode. So when it comes to the netcode type that FromSoftware is using, it is like P2P type of network that frankly is one of the best, if not the best, in the industry, like for what they are doing. And I know that you have a lot of ignorant opinions of the type, oh, they're supposed to invest in the dedicated servers, the game's supposed to be running on the dedicated servers, or the server sucks because people think like this is actually running on dedicated servers. It's just that like the servers are bad or whatever. No. So when it comes to these type of games, if you are going to look around, only FromSoftware managed to have actually a decent type of the network experience when it comes to the action RPGs that you can play with your friends. Vast majority of games just suck in that regard. And there is like very good reason for that. It's just like that netcode, especially when you're playing with people that are close to you, like that, for example, you're playing with someone that lives in the same country, or at least like lives somewhere close, your syncing process is good enough in order to maintain a nearby one-to-one experience for every player involved. That being said, if you are going to end up matching with someone that is living, let's say, in Australia when you are living in Germany, you are going to end up with 300 milliseconds plus of the latency, which honestly going to make any game pretty much unplayable. Like, things are not going to sync properly. So what's supposed to be hoped for, like what we're supposed to be hopeful for, is so Elden Ring Night Rain is going to introduce regional matchmaking that you, of course, like could potentially turn it off if you wanted, but that's supposed to be an option to be sure that like you are not going to end up with players that are too far from you. Like, especially on the PC, that's an issue. Like, for example, like when it comes to the Elden Ring, you have regional matchmaking, like on PlayStation for one. It's not perfect because it's based on a location where you bought the game from, and also like the regions are kind of scuffed because like Europe actually can connect to Australians, and North America can connect to South America, and so on and so forth. So it's not perfect, but there is such option. It's just that like Bandai Namco and FromSoftware have to improve on regional matchmaking. And as for lack of the voice chat and so on, then well, I guess this is true. I guess like there is no voice chat. That being said, you have possibility to ping on the map. You have possibility to ping on yourself. I actually discovered that thanks to Ouroboros, like on the third or fourth day of the network test. So quite late, like you have to actually hold the triangle, and by default it is Alt-3 button that you have to click to ping on yourself. So you can literally spam ping to bring attention of randoms to you. And honestly, I don't know if having actual like a voice chat with randoms would be that great anyway, because frankly they wouldn't listen most of the times. You just would be insulting each other for the 15 minutes or more like 40 minutes, because that's how long the runs do usually last. Well, this is internet culture of the online games. It just be like that. Pings sometimes are fine, yeah. But yeah, like probably honestly, even if that being the thing, voice chat's supposed to be the case, and especially because even in Elden Ring, when you're playing co-op on let's say like a PlayStation 4, then you actually have possibility to voice chat. So that system is even in Elden Ring. It's already like it's already there. So they probably going to bring something, frankly.
And this is a game that like is built on coordination, and you kind of need that. So it seems like a massive oversight. The no FP flask for the wizard class is insane to me. Yes, you can technically pick up items that recoup FP. There's these little like arc things you can pick up, or there's trees and things you can refill it from. Leveling up, going to a site of grace that can give you more FP. But in the middle of a boss fight, running out of FP is one of the most like ridiculous things I've seen, because you'll be in a boss fight and then you just reach a point where you're like, I can't really help.
Okay, this guy is literally a fucking Kevin. Like, he is wearing the full Radahn's armor and spamming Alt2 while playing Elden Ring. Like, Jesus Christ, mage skill issue. Random, it's not even true that it's mage skill issue, because a mage in this game, Recluse that is, like, she is refilling her FP in many different ways, the base one being her literal ability. If you are managed around like your ability, you are never going to run out of the mana, especially if you are aware about the combination on one of the well, however it's called, like type of elements that you can connect. I think it was like a holy and double magic. Like one of these gives you literally infinite stamina, infinite FP for a short period of time. So this is literally a fucking such a shit take. Furthermore, starlight shards that you buy from the merchants, you pop them instantly, they instantly refill certain amount of mana that on any character that doesn't have like a 400 mana, which basically would be only Recluse, is just more than enough, yeah, to completely refill. And your Ashes of War basically do not take that much of your mana of FP anyway. So the guy is talking only about the Ashes of War, and yeah, like your abilities do not take any mana at all.
And it's really stupid if you don't have or you used all the items you had picked up to recoup that. The boss fights have been cut down and streamlined so that you're able to get through 2 or 3 within a 15-minute period during the day-night cycle thing that they have set up for the day 1. And it sucks all the joy out of the struggling to defeat a difficult challenge and overcome a difficult challenge that I loved about Elden Ring. And instead it's been simplified to the point where you're basically grinding out these little grunts to get enough runes to go and level up. And by
this is literally not true. You are mostly avoiding these mobs, like you are not actually fighting them at all. You are running from the boss to the boss. It's just way better strategy, and you're also getting like the additional perks, buffs, and so on, like passives or like weapons by killing bosses. I don't know what he's talking about. Like the guy literally is right now just proving that he has immense fucking skill issue, I think. But let's listen further. Maybe he's going to convince me.
By that point, once you've leveled up to a certain level, the boss fights are trivial. And if you don't happen to get enough runes to level up and to get like better equipment and stuff, you will just get curb stomped by the boss. And so that doesn't feel like a fair challenge because you...
Okay, listen, I think it was Lil Gagi when he's with his friends. Like, of course, maybe it is not exactly fair to compare like one of the best challenge runners in the entire community to like average Joe, but he and his friends practically beat entire network test with level 1. So, no, you definitely can beat the bosses at any given level. And what this guy is talking about here is another proof of the skill issue, because ultimately, like, this game is about recognizing the seed you are on and then utilizing resources on the map with correct pathing in order to actually level up accordingly. Like, in both seeds that we had, the landing seeds that we had in the network test, you literally had the small, easy to clear up camp basically ahead of you in the place where you're landing. So you can just go there, clear up this camp, you get level 2, and nearby you always had another camp that had the boss fight. And from that boss fight, you could get leveled 3 to 4. And then you could progress further. Like, developers give you possibility to gain that early game advantage in order to progress further and get your early game boost. So like, this is such a fucking weird take. It's basically, I don't know the game, I'm bad at it, I don't like that I am bad at it, therefore it's a game's fault because I am bad at it. Instead of, you know, like taking into consideration, oh, maybe I should improve my macro management play before I form a fucking retarded opinion. I mean, okay, let's go further.
You just didn't have enough of that. There's just so many choices in here that don't really make much sense. There's certain classes that work really well. The Duchess, I think everybody agrees, is probably the best one. And then there's some other classes that just don't really feel that good. But
like what?
Across the board, like everything I loved about Elden Ring, the exploration, the very difficult bosses, the building of your character to overcome that challenge, all of those things that made Elden Ring a masterpiece are just gone here. And instead what you have is a game that's been built to go very, very quick and fast paced. It's designed for you to kind of rush through areas quickly, to pivot into new ones, to get more loot and to collect more runes. And that already feels antithetical to the Elden Ring design philosophy.
These games are literally different genres. I swear to God, like I don't know, like this is crazy to me to form this type of opinions. Yes, things that you had as a common thing, like in Elden Ring, basically like a character building, making your own protagonist, it's called like that, or like being able to slowly travel through the world and just hone the atmosphere of places and so on. Yes, like those things are gone because it is a roguelike with time constraint that's supposed to make you go full speedrun mode. You have to optimize your roads and fight against the time in order to strengthen yourself before the final boss fight as much as possible. Or not even final boss fight overall, but final boss fight of particular day.
And even something as simple as coordinating with your team is next to impossible because the in-game chat is missing, and of course, you know, there's not really there are emotes and things you can use as you would expect, but it's very, very minimal, not what you would need to actually coordinate. It just seems thrown.
Frankly, I mean, coordinating with randoms, no matter the game, is always hard. Yeah. That being said, you have like a pings that working pretty decently in this game. You even even navigating the maps and pinging stuff around, you can do it without doing any sort of the shenanigans with the claw grips or anything, because you can just open the map. On PlayStation, it is with the touchpad. You click the touchpad. With the left analog, you can still navigate through the map, and with the right analog, you can just rotate through the map, in the meaning that just, like slide around the map, and you can still ping and everything. So this is actually thought of, and it's made in the way so you can actually communicate with your team, even though those are randoms, in form of the pings, and inform them about what they want to do. And if two players, for example, going to ping the same location, in bottom right corner, you are going to have information that another ally of yours confirmed particular ping. So as far as it goes, playing with randoms is always like kind of a risk when it comes to the overall communication. But I think in Night Rain, it's solved quite okay-ish.
Together haphazard, and honestly, if this were like a community mod made by 5 people over the span of 6 months, I'd be like, yeah, I believe it. But to think that this is a $40 full release is hilarious to me. It could be, by the time we get the final version, that some stuff is added that significantly improves the experience. For example, there's going to be more archetypes for you to use as your character. And as a result, that could introduce maybe more fun gameplay styles that I connect with more. That's very, very possible. The netcode could be totally, improved to the point where it's...
Okay, he's getting back to that netcode and so on. So I'm just going to say it like that. Network test had only 4 seeds with 2 versions of Limgrave. So like basically every version of Limgrave that we ended up on had like 2 different seeds. 2 different type of like potential bosses that can respawn in places and so on and so forth. Not much, basically, yeah? It's pretty much confirmed the official release is going to have that much more of that. My point being, I have played Network Test for 19 hours, almost 20 hours of gameplay. And on these 2 versions of the map with only 4 seeds, I still didn't figure out everything. And I am a type of the player that figures games out, that is actually like reading the frame data, that is looking up the information, that is data mined, and so on and so forth. I usually, when I get deep into the game, I understand them very well on the very basic level, and like makes or basic is not the correct word, like fundamental level, yeah? So frankly, if I didn't figure out the game for like 2 versions of the map and 4 seeds overall, and there is still stuff to discover after 20 hours, and then in the official game you're gonna have like 5 regions, you are going to have, at least at the beginning before the DLC, 8 different bosses with 8 different like characters. We actually have 4 right now in the network test, there's gonna be 4 more. Then like DLC going to actually like be a thing at the end of 2025. The fourth quarter of 2025, they are gonna be releasing DLC for the Night Rain. Then like it's not even like $40 in such case, like with DLC $55. I'm pretty sure the game is gonna be worth its money if you want to legitimately figure out the game. Its question is if you like the type of the gameplay somewhat similar, for example, to MOBA games. Like if you play League of Legends and you enjoy attempting to maximize like your efficiency on like a on like strict map that is practically always the same. If you like this type of gameplay, then you're gonna enjoy Night Rain. Like furthermore, like, you know, even if you like the variety in the maps and so on, like Night Rain's still gonna provide you with that because you're gonna have like what it seems after we get in more info from the interviews and so on. It's apparently we're gonna have all the biomes of actual Elden Ring there. It seems like there's gonna be way more maps, and then all these maps gonna have like its own seeds. Yeah.
Super tight, super responsive, and it just feels really, really good to play. And there's no frame drops, of which there were many in the playtest. So
PlayStation
that's
runs
ideal.
like shit.
Maybe the environments are way more varied in the final version, because what we saw, I mean, I'm looking at this playtest and I saw every area that you're seeing here. So it's obviously not that varied in the playtest, but maybe in the final version it's way more varied and the environments shake it up a lot more. That could be cool and that could improve the experience. So I don't want to dismiss it whole cloth because I didn't like what I saw in the playtest, but there's a lot of games I've played playtests of, and in the playtest I love it and I can't get enough of it, and all I want to do is play more. With Night Rain, I could not wait to put the controller down and go play something else that was more fun. And I know some people have loved it, some people ate it up and really enjoyed the beta. That's great. This is a game for you then. But for me, my sneaking suspicion was that this was a game that was going to be fun for a weekend. I personally did not expect to just totally burn out within the first hour and a half, but that's kind of where I was.
Okay, so you see, like this is just an example of having like a different expectations and preferring different type of stuff. For me, the basically like 20 hours on very limited amount of seeds with very different variety in the maps that you are playing on, it literally wasn't enough. And I actually want to play more Night Rain because I have feeling like I have so much more to discover only about the network test version of the game that is outdated by like at this point around 6 months. They are not working on that branch. There is like apparently a completely different fork that they are working on when it comes to the application that's going to be official release of the Night Rain. Network test version was made like a half a year ago at this point, presented to the journalist and like almost like half a year ago now, and that version of the game didn't change at all till now. So it's just like left there, and it's just most likely at this point it's gonna be completely different product. Night Rain, that is the one that is going to release in 30th of May. It's just going to be different product overall.
It's just not for me, and I think some of the choices are directly antithetical to what made Elden Ring so good, and that's what makes it all the more baffling to me, seeing that this is coming from FromSoft. And then there's other things that we've seen, for example.
By the way, things about what he said, that something like is baffling because that comes from FromSoft, because FromSoft has that aura of ultra great developer that we buy every games of and so on and so forth. I wonder how many of you actually played that game they released in 2018 that I don't even remember exactly the name of it. It was like a VR game. Not many people talking about that game. There are something like that. Yeah. Hey, on top of that, the aura of FromSoftware is fucking ridiculous. FromSoftware is a good studio that produces... Oh, that's going to piss some people, but... It's gonna have to piss off some people, but... They are producing slop, basically, and I'm gonna show you what I meant by that. So we are on the page of Wikipedia, and I want to show you the history of FromSoftware and how it went with the game development of theirs. In some years, they were releasing up to 6 games per fucking year. And they are actually, this is type of studio that is doing that. They are actually minimalizing the price that you have, or the amount of investment that you have to spend on production of the game, and try to maximize profit. And Dark Souls 1, for an example, costed only like a $2 million in production, according to the interviews. And this is basically what they were doing since like only freaking ever. FromSoftware is a studio that pretty much develops certain type of slop. It is very tasty one, but I just want to notice that till like Elden Ring, we didn't even have like a characters moving their mouth. Like it's a very specific type of developer that is utilizing their like homebrew engine to make very specific type of experience. And for example, in Dark Souls 2, they tried to innovate. They tried to innovate with the dynamic lighting initially. They scrapped that altogether. If you don't remember that, Dark Souls 2 was looking very differently initially. Let me actually show you. Maybe 2013. So I'm not gonna be playing like the music from that trailer because I'm not sure if this is not gonna be copyrighted, but if you are going to look at the lighting or here, you can clearly see in what direction they were going. Yeah, that game's supposed to have actually a dynamic lighting. It was completely different approach. Locations were very dark, and the game apparently ran so terribly that they just got rid of the main graphical feature of Dark Souls 2. On top of that, like the game was let's say apparently very rushed in development, so that was another issue, but they wanted to innovate in another interesting way. Every single character animation that you have in Dark Souls 2 is actually motion captured. This is something that no other Souls game that FromSoftware ever produced actually has. Like, and a lot of people were just complaining that Dark Souls 2 animations feel unnatural. So the natural movement of Dark Souls 2 that seems so floaty to so many people was their most realistic version of the player or like character movement that they ever had, and just people didn't like it. So it do be like that. Sometimes there is no point to innovate. People just want to keep eating their favorite slop, and that's why Dark Souls 3 in so many aspects was actually so similar to Dark Souls 1. As simple as that. All right, let's continue.
If you look on the Steam page and we scroll down, they have some things in here. So you can see here, they're saying that they're going to be selling additional playable characters and bosses. That to me feels really, really bad. Okay. The fact that right now, one of the big complaints is that there's not a lot of boss variety. Even in the playtest, it's limited, of course.
What's written below?
In the final version, I think they've already said that there's going to be around 32 total bosses for you to encounter in various areas around it. And the idea that they're going to be selling additional playable characters as DLC and bosses, like that to me is, I don't like.
What is right here? Additional DLC will be available by quarter 4 of 2025. Oh, wait. So does that mean they are literally doing the same that they did with basically another Souls game, yeah, besides like a Dark Souls 1 that like a DLC was announced later. Like for example with Dark Souls 2 that we had like a season pass for all 3 DLCs, like Dark Souls 3 as well, the same story. It basically seems like we have to deal here with literally the same shit, regular way of FromSoftware and their freaking development of the games and like the product that they sell to us. Like this is what they are doing since freaking always. Like you have it written down here, dude. This kind of like Broski see that and do not read any further. Well, honestly, it is of course on Bandai Namco and FromSoftware a little bit that they didn't make it more clear to people that this is basically what you buy with the deluxe edition is a season pass for the DLC. Let's call it that way. But yeah, this is not like they are stripping away content from the game. No, they are informing you that in the future there will be a DLC that you can pre-order right now.
Like that, man. I just don't like that. It feels like we're doing Evolve all over again, you know? Like you have to buy the boss or the thing for you to go against. I don't like it. I think that's the simplest way I can put it. I was hoping I would. But I've not been so thoroughly underwhelmed by a FromSoftware product like that in my life. I was shocked. And I hope people that do connect with it. But like there was a point where I was going to play with some of my college buddies who also got access to the beta. And we played through Elden Ring in co-op together. I mean, we did big boss fights together and we worked on builds together. We had a lot of fun with Elden Ring together. And not only was it like pulling teeth to get them to connect and play because they just were so not interested, but by the time I had played this for one evening, before I even got to the second evening of trying it, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's just play Marvel Rivals. I was just like, I'm good, man. I'm good. So I think it's pretty clear that this is an attempt to monetize the Elden Ring IP. I think it happens, unfortunately, to be a really lazy and half-assed attempt at it. I was hoping I would like it a lot more. I was hoping it would be a fun little thing, but honestly, after trying it, I don't think I would even. And I'm a YouTuber. I love spending money frivolously. It's basically a passion of mine. It's one of my love languages. And yet, even I am like $40. I don't think I could do that, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, lazy for sure. It's for, yeah. All of this, Carlos, is me explaining my opinion. That's why I've said this is my opinion like 15 times. Like, yeah. I think what I said exactly was, it seems to me like a lazy attempt. That's my opinion. Good. We got there. So I'm sure some people are going to connect with it and love it. I hope they have a lot of fun. And I hope they add later things like in-game voice chat. I think that could help a lot, frankly, because I have heard some people say that when they played with their friends directly, they had a much better time than playing with randos. I hope that is something they can add, is in-game voice chat to help you coordinate with strangers if your friends aren't on during that time. But I just think it's, based on what I played, this version of the game is not for me, and I just don't like it. So
I mean, honestly, like network test version was lacking here and there, yeah, in some regards. So this is actually understandable that if the guy just looking at the network test version as a promise of what the like final version of the game gonna be like, then I can even somewhat understand like why he could potentially not like it, even though a lot of his claims that he made in this video just come from the insanely ignorant and literally retarded point of view.
Other people will like it, and that's great, but I'm really interested to see how it comes together in the final version. But all it made me want to do was play Elden Ring, which, you know, I think it's a testament to how good Elden Ring is, but I think it also shows why this game is just not Elden Ring. It has an Elden Ring coat of paint, but it's something different. And you might love that thing that's different.
That's actually a very good point. Like, this is actually, he stroked the 10 pointer here, yeah? It is actually a different game, yet again, with its different genre. Elden Ring is an action RPG, or, well, third-person action RPG, Souls-like, or Souls game, if you prefer. Whereas Elden Ring Night Rain is a spin-off that is basically a roguelike survival co-op speedrunish type of experience with the very strict time constraint. So, like, yeah, it's very different.
But if you loved Elden Ring for the exploration, for the difficult and like really, really skill-based boss fights, for the character builds and the ARPG elements and things, if you loved Elden Ring for those reasons, this is just not that game, and it's nothing like that. And it's by design that it's not like that. Was this made by FromSoft only or another studio? It's a FromSoft game. Yeah, no, it's FromSoft. My sneaking suspicion is, frankly, like, you remember that story from months ago? FromSoft buys rights to Elden Ring. FromSoftware has acquired the Elden Ring trademark from Bandai Namco. I'm wondering, this was announced in February of last year. I'm wondering if part of the deal was like, okay, we'll put this out. We'll put out a live service like Elden Ring spin-off game, and we'll let Bandai Namco publish it so they can get money. They'll get that cash. But in return...
Wait. Wasn't like that the right to the publishment, like to the publishing of Elden Ring, only like a Japan-oriented? Wasn't like a region locked, basically? Like, Bandai Namco is still cooperating with FromSoftware. It doesn't seem like they are going to stop anytime soon.
We get whatever our percentage is, and we get the trademark and the rights for it. I'm starting to wonder if they did some sort of like little quid pro quo, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I think that to a certain extent, that's what Todd Howard did. Praise be. I think this, my sneaking suspicion for years has been that Todd agreed to do Fallout 76 in return for increased budgets for Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. I think that's, and I'm sure he got a big payday too, but I think that might have been part of it. And I wonder if that's part of the deal they made with Bandai Namco to do this, because this feels much more like a Bandai Namco project than a FromSoftware project. Just
what the fuck does that even supposed to mean? Like, is that like some sort of attempt to make FromSoftware look good? Like, is that like the immense aura of FromSoftware, the studio that never fucking failed us? They always delivered. Yada yada yada. Oh, Jesus
that's
Christ!
My opinion.
I'm sorry. The cat just like moved the microphone on the side and I accidentally clicked the space and which unpaused the video. That being said, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, no, like FromSoftware is not like a Saint studio that is just gorgeous and beautiful and driven by amazing non-corporative people that just wants the gaming to be better place. I can assure you, if FromSoftware had technology to run a live service games, they would start running live service games ages ago. Michael Zaki himself was saying that, like, on the multiple occasions, that he would love to make game like Escape from Tarkov, and he's looking into like a ways to actually do something like that. Escape from Tarkov is essentially a live service game, yeah, and yeah. So this is it's just a matter of the fact that FromSoftware is stuck with their technology, and it actually limits them in this or another way. I can assure you, like, at some point we are still going to see like a live service, and then people are going to react very negatively, and everyone gonna be shocked that, oh my god, that FromSoftware studio, what happened? Oh, they are turning into evil corporate entity like EA. I wouldn't say that they ever were like much different, honestly. Maybe not EA level. Maybe I actually reaching out with that too much. But FromSoftware is like, even like by looking at the development of the patches for their games, like it's very, very corporative focused type of development of the games, and there is no like a situation like, for example, with, let's say, Counter-Strike 1.6, where Valve like comes back to CS 1.6 after like 20 years after its release and drops a patch because they come to the conclusion that they could improve the game. Yeah, you are not going to have in the next 10 years freaking, like, let's say, a patch for Dark Souls 2 that is going to improve aspects of the game. Everything that is going to happen in the next 10 years for Dark Souls 2 is that they are going to close the online servers. Most likely, so like some sort of the publisher like Bandai Namco can actually just give the code of the game to the another like a studio, so they would do the remaster of Dark Souls 2 eventually. So yeah, like honestly, the immense aura of FromSoftware as the savior of the video games is kind of ridiculous. They are making insanely good products, very tasty slop. They have one of the best, if not the best, animations like made in the entire industry. But I swear to God, like this is sorry for the rant, but it's always just immensely baffling to me when I listen to people just treating like FromSoftware as a fucking saint of the industry and being like, oh, if something is wrong with these franchises, it's always publisher trust.
But that's kind of what I sort of suspect, because this does not feel like a typical Hidetaka Miyazaki, like super artistically focused on and focused on doing something crazy different. Like it's a bunch of copy and pasted bosses from different Souls games and Elden Ring with some kind of thrown together net code that doesn't work that great yet.
Okay, wait, listen. I need to answer the question from the chat. You call them extremely good products, but then refer to them as slop. Dude, I make slop on my YouTube channel. People like this slop. It's tasty slop. Slop can be good. It's just a matter of like an approach to the development, in the meaning that they are like just FromSoftware in this particular case utilizing their huge database of things that they produced in the past in order to minimize the effort of producing another title. Got it? Thank you for the answer. Here you go, my dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Focused on and focused on doing something crazy different. Like it's a bunch of copy and pasted bosses from different Souls games and Elden Ring with some kind of thrown together net code that doesn't work that great yet. You know, yeah, Miyazaki's not directing it. Yeah, but he runs the studio. That's what I mean. And I think the fact that he's not working on it, I think, is proof positive that it's not a typical Miyazaki thing. The age-old thing for FromSoft has been the projects that Miyazaki works on tend to be phenomenal. The projects that he doesn't work on that are from FromSoft tend to be like Bs, C+, Bs, something like that, depending on who you are. And I think that this is probably one of those where if it connects with you, you're going to love it. You're going to become addicted to it, and it's all you can play and it's all you can think about, because the roguelite stuff tends to appeal to certain people in that sort of addictive way. But if it doesn't click with you, like it didn't click with me, it's just going to be an immediate bounce off. Just like, no, I'm good. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you are gladly going to watch Schwarzenegger shoot bazillion of bullets at a bunch of bodies, and you're going to love it. But would you actually watch Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't know, like in the cooking show, for one? Because like he loves, let's say, cooking, yeah, like and had a need to share with the world his cooking skills. Like some of you would, but yeah, not everyone for sure. Just this is not something that connects very well for you, yeah. Like same for like a Elden Ring being slapped onto like Night Rain. makes it more likely you are going to check out the game, but you are actually going to bounce out of it if it's going to not meet your expectations, because fundamentally it is actually a different game to Elden Ring.
Encounter, thank you for the 5. If anyone here is opposed to lazy live service games, then they should be similarly opposed to Night Rain. I think a lot of it is a lot of people haven't tried it yet because the betas were very selective. I think the best thing they could do is do it like an open beta. Do that. Maybe they've already announced they're doing that. I don't know. But if they did an open beta, just let people try it. I think that could go a long way. That's what I think they should do. But the truth of the matter is that when you are a very, very well respected and accomplished studio like FromSoft, there's a certain amount of grace people are willing to give you. And sort of out of respect for what you've done previously, people are willing to give you the benefit of the doubt when you might not give that benefit of the doubt to another like typical live service company. Or, you know, Sony, for example, doesn't have the best track record with live service games. So you hear another live service game and you're like, here we go again. Whereas FromSoft, you're like, oh, maybe this could be good. And some people are going to like it, but I don't think that's going to be me.
Okay. Alright, so make long story short, vast majority of the video, frankly, or differently, certain arguments in the video were just so fucking bad and come from like a I am a scrub type of like background, not lack of the intent to actually learn the game, and rather that requirements of the game would adapt to you and so on. That being said, if the guy fundamentally doesn't like the roguelikes or like doesn't have like this mixture that Night Rain is, because it's not only roguelike, it's multiple genres just mashed up together. Mainly it's a roguelike, but you also have some like survival in there, some sort of the horde type of elements in there, also some minimalistic RPG elements, and also some Souls-like elements, if you don't like this mix-up, like then like you are not going to like the game, and the game is apparently not for the guy. That being said, like I really think some of these opinions were just holy fuck, dude. I swear to God, like, well, whatever. It's overall like video not that bad at the end of the day. It just, I do believe the vast majority of dislike for the Night Rain in this particular video comes from the more of a ignorant point of view than anything else, and that's about it. Which is, well, I guess, well, it's not illegal to be ignorant, so that's fine to some extent. They could have made so many DLCs, it's crazy to me to think that they are just going to shelve it after Sote. I mean, from that, what we know from the interviews, Michael Zaki is really he's really forcing an idea of Elden Ring being that massive thing. It must be massive, no matter what. It must be massive. That's the main trope of the Elden Ring. So I can imagine that production of the DLC, like for example Sote, like was so incredibly fucking time consuming. It's probably not the greatest thing for the studio itself to be stuck on the project like this for the rest of the eternity at the end of the day. Massive. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the words of, of Michael Zaki, not mine, yeah? The guy interviews like that. Basically, he basically used that phrase that the DLC must be massive, yeah? It must be massive. because it's Elden Ring. So like to Michael Zaki, the essence of Elden Ring is the scope, it seems like. Yes, yeah, I'm late to the party. What did the scrap say? Basically, like, his opinion was pretty much... Make some story short, I don't like the game because I didn't take my time in order to actually learn it. So I don't like that the game doesn't play like Elden Ring. And therefore my experience from Elden Ring is actually not really helping me with the Night Rain. And then he exposed himself as a Kevin that just spams Alt2, because he was complaining that in the boss fights he was stuck in FP. And that was ridiculous to him. And like both, like nothing but Alt2 button, like nothing but Ashes takes FP in that game. And if you are playing on the mage, your ability refills your FP. So make some story short, this guy like comes from the background of I mash Alt2 button and bosses die. And then because that is not the case in Night Rain, because the HPs are very inflated and the stance is very inflated. Like the guy just basically upset that the game doesn't work in the way that he expected. And his expectation of Elden Ring is that he wears, my assumption here, yeah, that he wears the freaking Radan set, get himself the Blasphemous Blade, and clicks Alt2 against every single boss, and that boss just dies. It's really funny. It's really hilarious if you think about it, that someone like comes from the background of this game sucks because I don't have enough mana to cast enough of the Alt2 button. Like this is pretty ridiculous. But this is also somewhat of a sample of Elden Ring as a whole, yeah? It actually produced such a bad habits. Be right back, guys. Yeah. Oh, okay, so Chloe came back from work, and first thing she did, she shoved her absurdly cold hands beneath my shirt.
And also, it smells like weed on corridor.
Really?
Yeah.
We have like cooler new neighbors than I thought.
And they have kids? I don't think these are neighbors, you know. There are a lot of Airbnb in our building, so probably tourists.
I see. Waifu, I'm going to I'm gonna be editing that and releasing that shit like today at the evening, like within the next hour or two. So like when I'm gonna find it during the editing process, I'm just gonna send you. the clip, or just gonna give you a timestamp later on.
Ragayata just subscribed.
Yo, Adam Twin, Jesus, I didn't see that. Thank you a lot for the tier 3 sub. Appreciate that. And
Oh my god!
and Yata, thank you a lot for 12 months of the Prime Gaming. And I just realized that I didn't hear any notifications at all. Dzisiaj jest chyba środa. Nie, wtorek. Nie, środa. Dzisiaj jest środa, kochani, tak. Okay, now I will hear everything correctly. Adachi, I swear to God, you are fucking spamming this copy pasta joke. Every single live stream, every single time I look at it, I roll the fucking eyes. Because I don't see that. How is that I'm using? Like in other way. This one.
Why were you so nervous and sweaty? Oh, I posted it one time as well.
Yeah,
Who's Kendrick?
I apparently rapper.
Oh, I thought it's just another PvP player.
No, it's, well, maybe he's doing PvP in the rap battles.
Yeah, you not having a taste for it doesn't mean it's bad. Good point.
I think it's pretty bad.
Okay, chat, spam the witch pasta.
Jesus.
Just type in exclamation mark Moldovsky.
Jesus, don't do that. Alright. You guys gonna be spamming Moldovsky and I'm gonna do an intro for the video.
Oh, this. Yeah, Maso, that one's better.
Alright. You can also prepare your cock rings. 3, 2, 1. Well, howdy YouTube gamers, and we're back to the PvP. The Night Rain slop is almost over. I think I still have like 1 or 2 videos to release, but well, it's slowly time to just get back to Elden Ring PvP, and let's see how bad I will be. I'm pretty sure from time to time I'm gonna be clicking that Alt-3 for the freaking sprint search, or however it's called, like the super sprint ability. Yeah, I expect a lot of things to go badly, or maybe not. Maybe my Elden Ring muscle memory is actually in good check. We're gonna see. But yeah, might be fun to get back to the PvP, especially if we're going to have actually a good session. So let's jump into invasions, shall we? I just realized, oh my god, I'm gonna have to probably like cover the chat with the kind of like you know, the blur, because there is like a cursing in these copy pastas. And like YouTube doesn't like it. Fuck. See, the copy pastas probably won't be visible on the intro because of it. At least for the first 7 seconds, because that's like a YouTube requirement. YouTube basically requires you to be a nice boy for the first 7 seconds, and after that you can act however you want. Hi. What's up? Oh. That's interesting. Well, methinks I'm going to go there. All right, that's like the first one today. Lol. Oh, that might be a laggard. Hell yeah. Pick. Alright, we're gonna go this way now. Kurwa. Well, good start. Let's get back and try to get these fucking shitters. Tak. 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 Nie. Skupiony. Well, it's kind of funny that the first ever invasion that we had is against fucking disgusting shitters. But yeah, we got them again. That is going to be like that, I guess. And honestly, the older the game is, it's gonna be more common. Okay, this latency is fucking dog shit. Alright, I see like that. Those are actually dedicated gankers. I wonder if those are like not the guys that actually had like a 40 minutes invasion against. It might be the case. It might be, honestly. Yeah, it probably... Those are probably these guys. This is actually so funny. Alright, let's just jump down here. But look at that, this is pretty funny. These shitters actually like have everything locked out. Like they are on the higher floor, but the hippo is moved. So, or not the hippo, the stage that is moved. So yeah, nice. It basically seems like they actually have the area locked on because they are dedicated cheaters. Cool. If it goes off, it doesn't matter because I cannot go up to them. The only way up is just not accessible for us. Entire trio is down there. All right. Hey. No! I messed up. All right. All right. Well. Broski is now below, and I almost fucking killed myself in the process. Lack of experience with this game because of the night rain for the last few... Well, entire week almost. Kind of, is apparent here, no? I do wish to kill this guy though, like below. And I think we are going to kill him indeed. Give me cotton boots. Come here. Oh, that wasn't actually a backstop. Interesting. I don't like gonna just get the backstop here. Broski's still alive. Well, not anymore. And now let's go for the host. How you think? What's going to be a time constraint of ours? How long it's gonna take us to kill this guy? Okay. I'm sorry, we are dealing with the goat here. I don't know. Well, insane. Broski had actually like 100 plus ping, so I just cannot effectively like roll catch him, or like 200 plus, frankly. Good first encounter against cheaters, dude. You love to see it. Watch your sorry. I completely forgot. Humble. I wanted to watch it and then like it just went out of my head. Why this quality is so shit at the beginning always? I cannot see the number. Okay, now it's gonna be good quality. Was he a cheater? These guys? These gankers? Yeah. I mean, like, they were just sitting there at, like, waiting for someone. So someone would invade them. Lol. I mean, looking at the stamina, we are seeing the blood boil, clearly. Not sure about other stuff. Nice damage, yeah. Like, the holy chicken is insane because it has innate faith, holy damage, which means that, yeah, you can buff it quite heavily. Hi. Hello. Hi. This guy is always like solo playing here, so like he's dwelling in this location a lot. Come on, gamer. Come on, jump off. Uh-huh. Oh, such a oh my god. Okay, dude, I am actually scared. Listen, we can talk about it. No point to boil everything down to aggression, okay? Let me just pop this. Although he might do like mostly magical damage here. Whoop. 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 Okay. I think he's goated. Do you think like we're gonna see the more of the jump attacks, like neutral jump attacks, like now? Oh, Jump attack? No, crouch attack. Jump attack? Insane. More coming. Jump attack? No. Jump attack? Jump attack? Whoop! Whoop! Ah, okay, like that. Oh! I didn't see that initially. Holy shit, I didn't see the attack coming. I focused so much on the thing that was on the ground there. Lol. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. More jump? No. Whoa. No. Jumpy, jumpy. I'm gonna try to just strafe him. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. He has Moonveil. Listen. Listen, listen. Moonveiler, please. Have mercy. Let me just heal. Whoop. Let's see, are you going to do like... Okay, never mind. He did surprising freaking R1. I have expected like a R2 here, not gonna lie. Oh, wait. What is even his build? I am so confused. Like, he doesn't do damage, dude. Wow. This is crazy. Where is host? I don't see the host. Host? Hello? Come on. Let's fight. This was an invasion, right? Yeah. Do the funny? What type of funny you want me to do? Twitch chat at this peak performance today. I know, right? I don't read it though. Hi. What's up? Oh. Ah, interesting. Yeah, I forgot to swap things. You know, like that night train influence. I forgot about hard swapping, buying the thing. Yes, insane. That's just funny. I would need I would need the power of 300 ms and the light roll for that. Alright, what we have here? Another interesting gaming session, it seems like. What's up, my dude? What? Okay, we have to go back here. Well, I'm gonna go this way now. Well, wait, this guy is a monkey man. He has the monkey sticks. Not gonna lie, that's kind of insane. Whoop. Oh no. I don't know what to do here, honestly. Look at this. Kurwa mać, like this is actually so annoying, dude, like... Alright, here we go. And... Ah, dude, I forgot how frustrating this game is, dude. Like, Broski literally barely can walk, yet he is a threat because he's smashing L2 when his friend is just aggroing continuously. And like with the shit weapons too. Yet, closed off location, the freaking elevator up. Bruh. Oh, this fucking game. I already miss Night Rain, not gonna lie. Are you planning to play Monster Hunt Wilds? Like, playing, yes. As if I plan to make content out of it, probably no. I have a feeling like I am not competent enough on Monster Hunter. Yo, Roll PG. Hi. Thanks a lot for the super chat. Night Rain is built by gankers for gankers. Maybe there is some truth in that. Alright, we got Humble. Like, Humble is running funny build. Let's see. Ah, it's not only Humble, and it's actually Calm as well. Hi. Bonk. Huge buff. Gamer triple buffs. You know what's the secret strategy against triple buffs? You just not fight them. You're not actually fighting someone that is on triple buff. Secret strat, dude. Giga secret strat. Alright, we got a teammate. A gamer actually shot himself again. Poor guy. Has diarrhea apparently. I hope you will get better. Whoop, whoop. Oh. Whoop. Bomba. Alright, where teammate, though? There's supposed to be a teammate somewhere around, but the teammates seem to have like either very shit spawn, or our teammate is a dumbass, so we're running around like a headless chickens, waiting for the teammate that might actually not even be like competent whatsoever. I hope I'm wrong. Uh-oh. Boo. 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 GG. Humble. That's very unfortunate. Very fun fight. Oh, the teammate literally just died in one go. Insane. Hey, Steel, do you like playing on PSN more or PC? PC all the way, but PlayStation is just better for making content. It just has like, you know, like on PC you need to play on Seamless, otherwise you have shit latencies. Seamless is buggy as heck, so it takes way longer time to actually collect clips and everything. And playing on the vanilla like is only an option to make a funny video on how shit like the PC overall is. Hi gamers. What's up? Oh, I messed up. Lol. Broski kind of freaked himself, not gonna lie. I actually had hope, like I'm just going to... going to strafe the guy, but like it seems like we have like actually pretty bad latency. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Like the latency to the yellow guy is good, to the other guy is fucking awful. I feel like the proper play here is going to be just attempt the one-shot gameplay. Let's do this. That's actually surprising how little of damage we managed to deal here. No, this is so unfortunate. Like, we ran out of the stamina altogether here. So I just couldn't click freaking R1 to finish the job. Okay. Let me do this, let me do that. Alright, that works. Ah, well, I actually cannot. So it seems like we are not going to be able to finish this guy. Well, the host is dead at least though. So here's a W. Insane. Yo, Firekeeper, hi. Firekeeper, I kind of forgot, but thank you a lot for the sub. I have seen you actually subbed off stream, so I appreciate that, my dude. Thanks. I love when Toothpick aim punches UGS. Oh well. Can we fight after? Sure. Password 25 under Celia stairs. I am on Xbox too. Hi. Hey. Hi. Look at her, like so pretty. Hey. Hi. Oh my god, like we are actually cool gamers now. Yeah, she must be cold, that's true. What we gonna use? Let's use this. Stormblade. Come on, gamer. Let's fight. Whoop! Whoop! Well. Oh, that recovery is actually pretty good, not gonna lie. So latency is high enough, so I can't really efficiently roll catch here. It's gonna be one of these fights, it seems like. Unfortunate. Oh yeah. Let me swap that. I'm just gonna roll it, just in case. And that, and this. Oh no. Well, poor gamer actually had no more flasks. Okay, works. Jesus. I feel like I'm not gonna be using Stormstomp on freaking Starfist because on the high latency, like Stormstomp doesn't work that well. Probably like gonna start using the current Scream, however it's called, Beastroar? Yeah, Beastroar. Does 200 Talisman work on Pata on Starfist? No. Beastroar on Strength blows? It's very little amount of damage, but overall even on the Dexterity build it's low amount of damage, frankly, Veil. But yeah, I agree it blows, but it is actually an efficient way of applying damage from the distance. It's way easier to free aim than Stormblade. Well, you cannot even use Stormblade on these, yeah, but you got the point. And overall it's just better in many aspects besides damage output. Hi. Oh, we got hit here. Wow. Lol. I got wrong card at the random R1. Oh, that sucks. Unfortunate. Oh, cut. I cut. I actually got frame trap here. That's pretty funny. The comeback of Kevin, W of Kevin. Okay. I wonder if in the PvE you can literally just scream at things and it is potentially like a good way. To apply damage when normally you couldn't. How much voice do you have? Holy shit. His entire health bar and he still like didn't break. But that previous, the previous invasion was the most unlucky frame trap I have seen in a while. That's pretty funny.
Night Rain Curse.
Night Rain Curse. Hi. What's up? Good game. Listen, the fourth party was a mix-up. Party tech exploit, hell yeah, brother. Burb. That's it, I'm moving to YouTube chat. You guys migrating? You have enough one or another? That's pretty funny. Hi! What's up, gamer? Oh. Oh! There's multiple of them. Huh. We need tier 2 stun lock here, methinks. Oh, up! Huh. Alright. I see how it is. Let me jump off. Let's go up here again. Now to this side. Now I'm going to swap the camera speed because I have feeling like it's a little bit too slow. Flaming strike, Tidova. He has a light roll, no? Yeah, this is a light roll. Wow. What the fuck? He actually fucking lagged! Look at this fucking net! He literally fucking killed me with the lag! Oh my god, this is so shit! Oh my god. Salty Randbug. Dude, I swear to god, this is fucking crazy. Let's go for the salty Randbug, dude. Well, Elden Ring gives me its worst, it seems like, but at the same time, well, maybe not the worst though, if you think about it. It's kind of like reminds me why the PvP in this game is very inconsistent in department of the fun. Fuck. I really wanted to maybe like kill this guy here, but no. No shot we can do it. Dude, like the amount of damage this guy deals is actually beyond insane. Like his throwing bullshit deals easily like 15% of my HP with only one blade. Okay, let's go this way. Come on, Perb. Save my ass. Like this guy with the BHS is not going to allow me to properly roll catch the guy, but yeah, like Beastroar is gonna be working here pretty decently. Methinks. Yeah, I honestly, like, I definitely need this. Like, this guy's net is so dog shit that he can accidentally just bleed me out. Oh. Let's try to beat him. Nice. Okay, now what? Like, holy fuck, this net, dude. Dude, like, he's actually hitting me from fucking, like, different dimension here. Dude, like, holy shit, such a fucking guy. And this game is actually just technically giving the guy upper hand for this type of gameplay. Just have a shit net and you're going to actually do better than you should. Because of that shit net. Here you go. Good hit. Deserved. That's for sure. Oh, you definitely fucking deserve to land it. Oh my god, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this is so fucking ridiculous. Alright, okay, he's hitting me behind the fucking wall. Come on, Derp, just help me with this bitch. Wow, good fight, dude. I love being back. Such a nice, such an amazing experience. When you start crying, I already started. Just said silent tears, crocodile tears if you prefer. Because I am invading poor PvEers and I deserve everything that happens to me. That's what Reddit told me. Poor PvEers because the internet is bad. Yeah, frankly I hate poor people. I wonder if... Oh yeah, hi. What's up, my dude? Oh. Oh. Well, mage. Insane gameplay. Oh shit. Hey. Whoop. Good fight. GG. Oh shit, I got actually some dropped frames. I hope like... Guys, stream on YouTube is okay? I actually forgot about something important too. Gamers on YouTube, how many likes do we have? We have 62 likes. Please consider dropping a like because it actually legitimately helps me on YouTube. It makes so the stream is getting recommended to more people. There is like 160 viewers currently on YouTube watching live. It would be absolutely phenomenal to get at least 100 for now. So hey, thanks in advance, it legitimately helps. Kupiecki Plastic. This guy is Polish. And this guy is... I don't know. Let's see the net. I like this guy. This guy is probably not Polish. But he's very roll catchable. And this guy can be just parried on the reaction. Well, that's a nice net. You love to see it. Guys, if you invade, please have 60 vigor. You're still hosting? Humble? Hey, people invading without 60 vigor? It's important. It's important because you want to have a big number on the one shot. Admit it. It doesn't matter because you're still one-shotting anyway. Yes, Lamao, Baiter. Yo, Doner Kebab, my favorite kebab in the entire Twitch. Adiman, I play PC and I recently even played Vanilla. Just before Night Rain, I had a video from Vanilla PC. I rarely go to the PC, but I do, yeah. Hi. Oh, light roll moment. There is someone behind us? Yeah. That's unfortunate. Ah! Broski, I thought I am gonna hit him. Well. Whoop. Okay, listen. I should have expected the guy to be a god gamer with a powerful Alt2 button. So well, here you go. Insane. A little bit of hyper armor against BHB can work a fucking wonder. Or wonders even. Put down this mounter, I'm sorry. My bad. I miss Shanterman. I'm actually gonna do something after this invasion just for you. Just for you, my dude. I shouldn't jump down here. Okay, now seems like they're outside of the building. Hi. Oh. What the fuck is this? Huh? Wasn't I? Lol. Some insane net through. Alright, it's time to do some magic. Just for Alter. Since him is Shanter. I'm gonna show you Shanter at its best. 150? Yeah, like always. I messed up. Moment. I ain't gonna get there. Ah, I'm not supposed to hold the dodge. I just realized. I'm still holding the dodge. The muscle memory is so strong here. Or maybe you're supposed to actually hold the dodge. Oh. Well, it doesn't work very well, no? What was the timing for it? Okay, closer to this. Let's see. Alright, we almost got it, methinks. We almost there. Oh yeah. Ah, the sound. Oh. Mmm. It sounds so good.
I have never heard you doing these noises. What is this? I wonder.
Oh, Jesus.
But it doesn't have hitbox, huh?
It doesn't have hitbox, unfortunately.
Can you not goon?
How could you not goon to this?
Ah yeah, it's big, long, thick, and it sprinkles something from its tip. Yeah, how can you not goon?
You banned gooning? Not efficiently enough, apparently.
Pet the cat. He's bothering me.
I am literally streaming,
She's
darling.
patting my... well, you playing games, I play games. We're doing the same thing.
Yeah, totally makes sense. What's up? Guys, like since, so for these people that don't know, like we used to have 3 cats, now we have only 1 because 2 of the cats were foster cats. And for the healthiness reasons of our only cat that is left, we decided to actually give back the other cats to the asylum. to the well, technically asylum, just not asylum for the crazy people. The cats. How do you call it actually in English? I have no idea.
The facility.
Cat facility, cat's jail. Well, it's yeah. We essentially gave away the cats.
And I was crying, like...
She was, but after that, like our old cat is actually like she seems to enjoy herself so much more.
Cat shelter? No, that it's not a shelter. That's the point. It's kind of well, it's our foundation's asylum. It's a big apartment where cats live, and just they're not kept in close in small spaces or anything like this.
Gave away free protein. I know, right? I was telling her all the time, let's just eat them.
Ban this person!
Why? This individual is so based.
No, orange cat is not there. No, okay, stop it, because I'll cry again.
I mean, orange. I actually miss them. That's actually true. Like, orange cat was based. Such a cool cat. But yeah, like, I legitimately think like we did like correct. We made the correct decision because Well, and these cats, the foster cats, the younger cats, those were like troublesome cats, and it's not like they were only troubling us because we could deal with that, but these cats were also troubling our oldest cat. Yeah, she was very stressed out around them, and that was an issue because it's not like these cats just were like going their own way. No, like these young cats absolutely loved the old one, and the old one absolutely hated them.
Well, not absolutely hated, but she was overwhelmed by them. Those were two young, playful cats.
Very active ones.
Twice her size, I mean.
Yeah, twice her size, that's true. And at some point, like the orange cat, that is practically a 5 kilo at this point, or was, like, started literally jumping on the old cat, like, in the playful way, but, you know, like, still, like, tried to... Like, it was just stressful for the cat, so that was a good decision to separate them. Hi. Oh. Okay. Come on, gamer. Oh. That's surprising. I actually didn't expect that running attack to hit. Well. Hi. What are you doing, gamer? Whoa. He has Wakizashi in the offhand. I thought I'm just gonna backstab the guy. Oh. Here you go. Just fun. Suing for identity fraud? Oh man. Would you enjoy Bloodborne RM? What is RM? Remake? Jesus Christ. I swear to God, people would freaking abbreviate everything nowadays. Back in my days, people wouldn't abbreviate things that have literally the same amount of syllables. It doesn't make sense. Bloodborne isn't a good game. Jesus.
Your boomer voice is awesome.
I swear to God, Vale, you fucking hater. Bloodborne is the best game ever made. It was literally brought to us by the god himself, Miyazaki. He coded that shit with his feet. That's the lore. Veil banned Bloodborne, fuck. PvE is good though in Bloodborne. I disliked PvE in Bloodborne. I dislike PvP and PvE in Bloodborne. I actually like I don't like personally Bloodborne that much, but vast majority of dislike for Bloodborne comes from the fact it runs on unstable 30 FPS. Hi. Oh shit. Well. Well. GG. Very fun fight. Like, I'm pretty sure if Bloodborne was running on stable 60, I would enjoy at least PvE side of it, but like, that FPS just kills the entire joy of that game. As for PvP, the quality of life features of Bloodborne, or more like lack of them, was actually, it just was unbearable in my eyes. Like, invading in Bloodborne, even once they fixed invasions, because on the release of Bloodborne, the loading screen took like 2 minutes to actually, you know, to load any further location. And then, after invasion, your blood vials weren't refilling automatically. So, like, you had to go for the amazing journey of charging up the blood vials manually, practically every invasions, which required you to go through the loading screen twice. So that was like 4 minutes out of your life spent on the loading screens, and then it took like around 15 to 20 minutes to find every single invasion. It was that bad. And even though nowadays, like, you know, it's much easier to find invasions, like shit working properly somewhat, it's like the quality of life issues are still there, are still present. What's your opinion on CP? Cyberpunk? Because I swear to God, I am afraid that you are not asking about Cyberpunk. You better be asking about Cyberpunk. Okay. Nice buff. Alright, you guys buffing? I will be buffing too. How about it? We all buff. It's a buffing game from now on. Bazillion of buffs is the way to play Elden Ring. Lol. But we need a teammate, dude. We need someone that is going to split an aggro with us. Because, yeah, it's more likely to just die here. The random bullshit than not. Oh! Our teammate is splitting aggro in the very unfortunate way, it seems like. In the way of fucking dying, please. No! Holy shit! Don't die! Oh my god, he's goated! He's goated! He's goated! Well, he was goated and I messed up. Bra. Okay. God fucking damn it. Broski didn't hesitate to use that fucking hyper armor even for a moment, dude. Not even a second of hesitation. Alright, let me do this. Let me do that, but don't die, Broski. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. We got it. Get him. Ah! What? What he did? What happened? Nice. Got the backstab. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Alright, we got this. And now, listen. Normally... Oh, kurwa, that was so lucky. Well played. Like, I knew that, like, Humble gonna try to just, like, fucking risk it and kill me here with the hyper armor, but so I moved to the side. But I was still lucky because I actually wanted to attack there, which probably would cause me to receive hit. Oh well. That being said, I got the prompt on the screen that prevented me from clicking R1, so like, God Michael Zaki himself is watching over me apparently. Oh my god, mod drama in chat. Was that Humble? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna make it like the last invasion. Let's make it the best duel in the world, and after that we're gonna raid someone. Can you guys tell me on the chat if anyone interesting is actually live? Someone that is playing PvP in this God forbidden game? Lost this on PC playing? Oh, okay. Hi! What's up, pretty? Are you gonna click Alt button? Oh. Ah. Oh, insane fight. Amazing. So like that was about it. Good session. Good final fight. We got type of Elden Ring invasions that we deserve, I guess. Invasions that we deserve. Okay, we have Lost, I guess. Like, let's go to Lost. Alright, gamers, thank you a lot for watching. That was a pleasure, as always. I love sharing the pain with you of Elden Ring invasions. It's always pretty cool to share the misery. So yeah, yet again, thank you, much love to you all, both you gamers from Twitch and gamers from the YouTube chat. YouTube actually was kinda strong today, by the way. Like, I really appreciate that. I appreciate you all that actually jumps on both Twitch and YouTube to watch our shenanigans. Methinks like we had like a picks of 170 pretty much, yeah. It's quite consistent, so thank you a lot again. If you're on YouTube, please drop the like, all right? So like we're gonna get that 100 likes. I think that would be a pretty cool number. And yeah, much love. I see you later. Say hello to Lost from me. Drop the donger, and yeah, I see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye and yeet.